In a remote monastery nestled deep within the mountains, there lived a young monk named Kaito. Kaito was known for his unruly mind, which often wandered and led him astray during meditation. Determined to cultivate a state of inner stillness, he sought the guidance of the monastery's revered master, Zenko. Zenko, a master of mind control, had spent decades honing his ability to tame the turbulent currents of thought. Recognizing Kaito's earnestness, he agreed to take him under his wing and guide him on the path of mastering the art of mind control. On their first meeting, Zenko asked Kaito to sit with him in the tranquil meditation hall. They faced each other, their eyes meeting in silence. Then, Zenko held up a fragile porcelain teacup. "Kaito," Zenko said, his voice serene yet firm, "observe this teacup. What do you see?" Kaito examined the teacup, noting its delicate form and the intricate patterns adorning its surface. "I see a beautiful teacup, Master Zenko." Zenko nodded, a faint smile dancing on his lips. "Indeed. Now tell me, Kaito, where does the teacup truly exist?" Confused by the question, Kaito hesitated. After a moment of reflection, he replied, "The teacup exists in the present moment, right here in front of us." Zenko's smile widened. "Very good, Kaito. The teacup exists only in this moment, in this space. It does not dwell in the past or the future." With a swift motion, Zenko dropped the teacup onto the ground, shattering it into countless pieces. Kaito gasped, his eyes widening at the sight of the broken cup. "Now, Kaito," Zenko said, his voice unwavering, "where is the teacup now?" Kaito stared at the shattered fragments, his mind racing to make sense of the situation. After a moment, he replied, "The teacup no longer exists, Master Zenko. It is gone." Zenko nodded, his gaze steady. "Correct. The teacup as you knew it is no more. Yet, what remains?" Kaito's eyes flickered with understanding. "The essence of the teacup, the presence it held, still remains. It is not bound by its physical form." Zenko's face radiated with approval. "Indeed, Kaito. The teacup was a mere vessel, a temporary form. Its true essence transcends its physicality. In the same way, our thoughts are like the teacup. They arise, dwell, and eventually pass away." As Kaito absorbed Zenko's words, a sense of clarity began to wash over him. He realized that the art of mind control was not about forcefully suppressing thoughts or struggling against their presence. Instead, it was about recognizing their impermanence, their transient nature. Zenko continued to guide Kaito, teaching him to observe his thoughts without attachment or judgment. Through diligent practice, Kaito learned to watch his thoughts arise and dissolve like passing clouds, without being carried away by their narratives. In time, Kaito's mind became a vast, serene space, a canvas upon which thoughts danced but did not take hold. He discovered a deep sense of inner peace and freedom, no longer governed by the whims of his own mind. With his newfound mastery over the art of mind control, Kaito became a source of inspiration for others in the monastery. His tranquil presence and unshakable equanimity served as a reminder that the true power lies not in controlling the mind, but in recognizing its nature and cultivating a harmonious relationship with it. And so, Kaito, under Zenko's guidance, continued on his journey, embracing the art of mind control with unwavering dedication. In his every breath, he embodied the wisdom that one could find liberation by observing the ebb and flow of thoughts, and through this observation, discovering the boundless stillness that exists at the core of our being.